W stream.
Ain't
Stream, bro.
nobody watching this stream, twin.
Twin. Everybody's gonna watch it. If they don't, we get a crack.
You're fucking right.
Ooh, I almost said it.
Ooh, don't say it now.
I know I can't. Bro, can I get lucky and get the strongest? Or am I not gonna get it? Bro, dude, I didn't know Miguel joined this fucking fast. Just for him to play Geometry Dash. Yo, how long has he been playing Geometry Dash for?
He just joined.
Dude, but like, he was already doing Geometry Dash earlier today.
I don't know.
Geometry Dash cannot be that fun.
It's not. It just pisses him off. That's why he plays it.
Okay, that's valid. You know, yeah, that's valid. Fuck yeah. I mean, heck yeah.
Bum 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 bum. Oh lord.
Bro, can I just get lucky?
Lucky, like the artist?
Lucky? Yeah, sure, yeah, sure. Lucky like the gym influencer.
Yes, bro. Him, bro. Yes, bro. A million human voices begging for mercy. This guy's a fucking freak. And Miguel, why are you muted, Mark?
He probably doesn't even know.
Unless he's, I don't know.
Gooning while playing freaking Geometry Dash. That's life right there. Kiss me, baby, kiss me. It's like you.
Yeah.
I'm either. You guys are super important to me. I like
Huh?
you. Like me. Oh my god. You guys are cool. You guys are super. Yeah. This is to an Insta. Did you just.
What is raping my ears?
Okay. Okay, I love you guys.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
If you see a downed foe, tear him to pieces.
Give me more bullets. Give me more bullets.
I need more bullets. I need more bullets.
I'm watching Resident Evil gameplay because I'm. Why not?
Just give him the money.
Hello?
Was goody, was goody, was goody.
I'm going.
You on Instagram, bro?
He's going through what?
Look on Instagram, bro. You gotta see you on Instagram, bro.
Bet. What are you giggling for?
You gotta get your reps in, man.
My reps.
Chanzel, you need to get your reps in for 2 Thomas, bro.
Oh, I got you. Bro, I'm
Did you see what I
literally
sent you?
Let
butt
me check
naked
right
right
now.
now.
Let me check right now. Let me check right
Do
now.
you feel it beating in your mighty hearts? Pride, my children. Pride.
Bro, I low-key might watch Resident Evil 7 gameplay.
Yo,
Oh, you must.
Millennium! Yo! What the
Oh,
fuck?
Cecily, see? Oh, I told you I was gonna see you again. I see you
Yo,
again,
you're a
bitch ass.
freak, boy.
Bro, it's Goonie 2 Thomas, bro.
What the hell, boy?
Wait, Goon Thomas.
Did you just say Good Thomas, bro?
Nah, Goonie 2 Thomas, bro. All 2025. Yeah, all 2025 Goonie 2 Thomas.
This is insane, bro. Two
Goonie 2
Thomas.
Thomas face. All 2024. Goonie 2 Thomas baby pictures, all 2025.
Fucking insane, bro.
Will soon know your wrath. Let your vengeance rain down.
This guy talking about some Goonie Tutu Thomas, bro. What are you talking about?
I can't Goonie nobody else except 2 Thomas.
You're fucking right.
Goonie 2 Thomas. Come here, 2 Thomas.
2 Thomas. You're so tight in my ass.
Bro, what?
Can't wait till you end the store so I can fuck you in your freaking tight booty hole.
I don't promise that actually. I don't know what's going on. But you guys have been like my really good friends for a while until like the GC kind of got dead. I don't know why. It's kind of crazy. But you guys are really cool, and I'm really glad Cooper got Brandon.
Dang, she talks hella fast, my nigga. I put that damn.
Okay, everybody, applaud, applaud. Yeah, I'm really glad he got a girlfriend. I think they're super good together, and I'm really happy they're together because they look like couple goals. I got a boyfriend. Okay, everybody, applauded that, and I love him super much. A lot. Do you have a boyfriend? Okay, that's fine. You still love your boyfriend.
Brain rot ass TikTok, bruh.
Okay, bye guys. I really hope you guys know that you guys were super cool when the DC was alive. DC's kind of dead, but you guys are still like in my heart. You guys are in my brain and in my heart, and we're all super cool together, like as friends, you know. Because I have a boyfriend and I love him super much. Okay, sorry, bye.
And I love him super much.
This nigga's jerking off the sound. Yo, this nigga's cooning. This nigga's cooning. Nigga's chugging his chicken. Choke that chicken, Unc. Choke that chicken, Unc.
Hmm?
Choke that chicken, Unc.
Hmm?
Choke it now. Don't stop.
Hmm?
Yo, God, with the fuck now? Don't stop. Don't stop. Get up. On my leg. Big red.
Philip.
Hmm?
Philip, everything's solved.
How so?
Instagram. Just think about like Tell me why I like cold Cane's chicken better than when it's warm.
I see.
I'm not drinking. Calm down. Okay? Calm down.
This is a good assessment of the situation. You handled it pretty well.
What?
So that's a good assessment of the situation. You handled it pretty well.
Yeah, I look, he's stood on business, nigga.
I'm allowed to. But boyfriend doesn't really want me.
I put 10 toes down, if I'm being honest.
That's good, man.
I feel bad every time I do that though, cause like that's like a rookie, bro.
Guys just said you guys said a bunch of random shit. And I'm not drinking. But you guys are cool. I don't know what to say, but like, okay. So best friend.
Bro, playing it on a keyboard in Geometry Dash is low-key method, nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, this guy literally is drunk as fuck.
I'm sorry for saying so many voice messages. Why are you recording me? Okay, sorry, I can't talk. I really can't see my keyboard right now. Okay, but I can like read what you guys are like sending to me right now. So just go ahead. Okay. I'm taking a deep breath, bestie. You're my bestie. We're best friends. Okay, I took a deep breath. Okay, I still feel like.
What the fuck?
I mean, because she jumped to the right and we're drawn off that level of it.
It's game time, nigga. Hold on.
A stunning victory. Perhaps coming where have you been? First-rate execution, Gears. I expect no less than excellence, and you have delivered. Thomas, where have you been?
God, one of these giving up on a risk brainwalk kids as we begin our search for Marguerite in Crackdown. You'd think after the main house we'd seen it all, but this place would tantalise the senses in ways we couldn't have ever imagined. With the grenade launcher helping with some minor pest control, we loop around the house to fill up our pockets with assorted trash, transferring it all to this backpack before walking through this fireplace door, pushing the boundaries of what was architecturally acceptable even for a Resident Evil game. Anyways, with Marguerite located, she uses her powers of ventriloquism to give us a 100% debuff against small spiders and flies as she patrolled the hallways looking for ways to put meat back on the menu. With more hyper-aggressive pest control completed, we practically step on Marguerite as we sneak around her to open the spider door and head underneath the house in search of the crank. Now, with both sides of the house connected, we raise the bridge to the outhouse to find the crow key, giving us the ability to open previously locked doors both here and back up at the main house, which is where we went next, primarily so we could use our remaining antique pennies to get the assault coin, collect 2 injectors containing unknown and potentially illegal substances, as well as various resources left over as we prepare to interrogate Marguerite. With Marguerite taking the murder of her insects poorly, she sees red and throws us through the floor, but a quick double tap causes her to fall in such a way that if we play this sound effect over the clip, it makes it borderline comical. Now with access to the crow door, we find one of Voldemort's Horcruxes in a box. With a locked door requiring Marguerite's lantern, we head back to the hole in the floor to collect it.
Don't like he's white though, but he's not thin. He's tall and nice and kind, and I love him. And I don't like little like girls. I like my boyfriend. He's white, but he's big and he's a male. So I do love him.
With female Slenderman zooming off on all fours with the lantern and the answers we needed, we reluctantly followed Marguerite over to the greenhouse where we would take part in a stressful game of hide and seek. Marguerite's final form was all the evidence I needed to send whoever designed this boss fight straight to prison. With our continued calls to the intimacy coordinator going unanswered, oh my god, what the fuck? Marguerite, for all her scariness and raw sex appeal again, wasn't difficult to fight even with our movement speed nerf. Dealing enough damage will send her scurrying away to hide, meaning we simply need to walk around the greenhouse hunting her down like we were some kind of granny cheek-clapping Elmer Fudd. Despite seeing things that would be burned into my retinas until the day I died, Marguerite and her bush were put down for good. I forgot to ask her about the catfishing thing. Fuck! Shooting first and asking questions later clearly wasn't a long-term viable strategy when conducting an investigation, but we do get a lifeline. When Zoe Baker, Jack and Marguerite's estranged daughter, slides into our rotary dial DMs. She reveals that everyone here is infected, presumably with hepatitis, but hidden in the old house was an ingredient that would allow her to synthesize a cure. In return, she'd give us what we'd been looking for, the identity of the person who had catfished us. That is the deal. Now with the lantern, we open up the second floor of the old house, which clearly needed child services because of these appalling living conditions. The dead child concealed in this hallway. The child gives us a hand, which is what Zoe needed for her vaccine, so finding our way back on the territory, we rendezvous at the trailer to wait for Zoe. But it turns out that local nail technician and walking advertisement for vitamin D deficiency Lucas Baker had taken me a hostage. Helen, as well as Zoe. Right, that's it. If we wanted them back, we'd have to play a series of games designed specifically.
A crushing victory.
Like
Breathtaking
is an area that I would excel in. After grabbing a drink from Zoe's fridge, I felt like I'd rather vape the carbon monoxide than have to deal with Lucas and his wannabe Saw games for dickheads. Well, here we are.
Hello, Keith. Do you want to smoke some crack?
In order to access the testing area, we needed 2 key cards which were hidden somewhere inside the house. After clearing out the basement, we helped to remove a choking hazard from the deputy police officer's airways, giving us another overly decorative key process. With this key, we can now unlock Lucas's bedroom, which was decorated as expected. Before spinning a lampshade so fast, we opened up a wormhole to the attic where we could find the first of the 2 key cards. Across the hall in the master bedroom, we continued to be haunted by old-age pensioners that defied the laws of physics, before completing the daylight savings time minigame and taking the secret passage underneath the bed to feast our eyes on yet another award-winning piece of community art, as well as the second key card. Spending a few seconds despawning these molded operacles in the testing area, we wondered what horrors awaited us. With Lucas's presence continuing to drain my social battery to new lows, we attempt to navigate through an escape route in the sentence been designed by Al-Qaeda. With a code applied to the routes, we work our way deeper into the testing area, committing mold genocide from barn and collecting an entire backpack's worth of useless shit. We enter the bloater Olympics, where one neuro round keeps them both stunned whilst we work on Foley State. Now inside the boathouse and covered in mold, we find Zoe and Mia on the above. With the ingredients handed over, vaccine synthesis begun, which I assume would involve some kind of minimum some medical equipment. Watch on in. Zoe shredded 10 pieces of arm in a food blender.
That's fucking stupid. I mean,
With the vaccine smoothly ready to be slammed back in another conveniently contrived hotline tactic designed to interrupt those security moments of hotline development. Now facing up to Jack for the 3rd time, every boss fight had me wondering when our inability to run would hit us. But even here, it was more of an inconvenience than anything else. With resources and effort reaching comical levels, the man cast on neuro rounds stuck Jack across the focusing again on causing weirdly unhealthy obsession with getting my weapons insane. Oh shit, I'm hot! After putting some dirt in Jack's multiple eyes, after one more cycle of damage, we can finally attempt to leave with the dog, but Jack stops us one time. We had nothing left to defeat him. The only thing I had left was a random silica gel pouch and a couple of shoes and these bad boys. With the pouch thrown into Jack's mouth, all of the moisture in his body was instantaneously sucked out of him, allowing us to finally walk out of the boathouse and meet up with Zoe. Finally able to walk up to the dock, we only had one vaccine between two, again forcing us to make a tragic choice that we'd likely agonise over for hours. Yeah, this is the canon choice. I don't care what anyone says. So we had a lot more going for us. She had the information we needed, normal hair, and, also not having tried to kill us 4 fucking times. Leaving the doc who gave us an uncomfortably long death stare that penetrated my very soul, it totally forgot about it.
Well, correct next time. Go back to kindergarten where you belong.
It wasn't this decision.
We seem to have something.
But now was the time for serious questions and answers. We needed to know who the doc was that was telling him. It was a question that we were no closer to answering years later, but Zoe, you, has an allergic reaction to the vaccine that she had just taken, who knew blending up an entire arm and injecting it had unintended medical side effects. But before we could do anything, the ghost of Leonardo DiCaprio emerges out of the water, looking for the door he was robbed of all those years ago. Change of scenery and gender was so jarring, giving whiplash and fear that possibly scorned she was looking for revenge as well as answers of her own. Walking through the wreckage of the Titanic, it was evident that my storytelling capabilities would be tested and began seeing visions of a 10-year-old girl, a moment that would no doubt have equal to a arriving in the main corridor of the first floor, we had to bomb anything that moved before collecting the fuse of the floor to restore power to the doorway and access the emergency stairwell to defeated yet. Sitting down for a movie night with this child who looked like she belonged in The Shining, she offers to fill in the blanks for us via VHS. About 3 years ago, Mia and crackhead Captain Price had been on this very ship transporting Evelyn, a covert umbrella BOW, to the offices in America under the guise of travelling as a family. When Evelyn escaped and infected the entire body, it was revealed that Captain Price was actually addicted to crack, leaving Mia to handle the childcare situation all by herself. Whoa, hang on. Tracking Evelyn through the boat, we walk our way through to the second floor, despawning enemies using the tools and secret, and finding their giant and hiding down on the deck. After murdering more sentient mold and collecting a mysterious purple liquid that presumably is what people use as keys around this place, Evelyn gives us the bait and switch, forcing us back up to the top of the ship. Hello? Fighting our way back to the lift halfway up, the ship's power shuts down, forcing us to climb into the second floor, continue pursuing Evelyn on foot. Carpet bombing more molded as we walk our way up to the emergency staircases to the third floor. We can Price goes through some pretty extreme withdrawal symptoms. The man never really It was at this moment that Evelyn arrived, infecting us with her gift, taking control of ours and later the Baker family's minds, forcing us to operate illicit online dating platforms and lure more unsuspecting victims to the house. Was this what happened to Eve? No one really sure, Evelyn had to be stopped. Online dating was a shithole at the best of times, what she was perpetuating by catfishing susceptible singletons to busy rejoining the present day, the plan was for us to locate Ethan and explain what we'd discovered. Currently, he was being held in a prison made out of mold and can't get him off. We've never been closer to the true time, but Ethan and us. In order to reach Ethan, we needed to take the lift down to S2 again, but with us having videotape wall hacks, we know the lift isn't working. So our first task is getting it operational while replacing the fuse and the power pack. Throwing another desk chair down the lift shaft because I'm chaotic good, we climbed for what felt like 14 years up to the